Is it worth the waiting for? If we live till 84, all we ever get is cruel. Every day we say our prayer. Will they change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old cruel. There's not a crust, not a crumb. Can we find? Can we beg? Can we borrow or pie? But there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine new glorious food, hot sausage and mustard, while we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas, pudding and salad, what's next is the question. Rich gentlemen have a voice in digestion. Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it. 3 banquets a day, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. All food, wonderful food, wonderful food, glorious food, glorious food. What is the more handsome? All for the Lord too. Still worth a king's ransom. What is to be free about? What brings on a song? Pile of peaches and cream about 6 feet high. Food, glorious food. Eat right from the menu. Just losing your bell. 2 inch from the menu. Work up a new carpet toy in this interlude. On food, wonderful food, glorious food, beautiful food,
For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful.
Please, sir, I want some more.
More? What's his name?
Oliver!
Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. There's a dark, thin, winding stairway without any banister. They will throw him down and feed him on cockroaches served in a canister. Oliver, Oliver, what will he do when he turns black and blue? He will curse the day somebody named him Oliver. Oliver, Oliver, before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver. There's a sooty chimney, long overdue for a sweeping out. They will shove him up, and one day next year with the rats will come creeping out. Oliver, Oliver, left him in jail and then put him on sale to the highest bid. Glad to be rid of Oliver. Well, that's the all. See what I can do get for this young scoundrel?
Make sure to get a good price for it, Mr. Bumble. To bed, all of you!
Boy for sale, he's going cheap, only 7 guineas, that or thereabouts. Small boy, rather pale, from lack of sleep, feed him gruel dinners, stop from getting stout. If I should say he wasn't very greedy, I could not, I'd be telling you a tale. One boy for sale, come take a peep. Have you ever seen as nice a boy for sale? Liberal terms, Mr. Sowerberry. Only £3.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was thinking I could use a boy around the shop.
Good, and it's settled. One apprentice. £3, please.
Cash upon liking, if you please, Mr. Bumble. Cash upon liking. Miss Sowerberry.
What is it you want? What is it? Oh, Mr. Bumble.
Dear, I was just telling Mr. Bumble that we may need a boy to help around the shop.
Dear me. He's very small.
Yes, he is rather small, there's no denying it, but he'll grow, Mrs. Sowerberry. He'll grow.
I dare say he will. On our victuals and our drink. They're a waste of time, these workhouse boys. They always cost more to keep than what they're worth. What's your name, boy?
Oliver Twist, ma'am.
An orphan then, Mr. Bumble?
Indeed, ma'am. Boy's mother came to us destitute, brought the child into this world, takes one look at him, and then promptly dies, without leaving so much as a forwarding name and address.
Very well. Junior coffin follower. That's your job. Are you eaten yet?
No, ma'am, not since.
Charlotte! Charlotte! Bring in those cold bits we left out for the dog. He hasn't been in all day, so I dare say he could do without them. Though I suppose the boy ain't too dainty to eat them. Charlotte, this is the new boy. Give him to him. Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well then, Oliver Twist. Your coffin is over there under the counter. Sorry, your bed. I suppose you don't mind sleeping among the coffins, do you? I think it doesn't really matter whether you do or you don't. You can't sleep nowhere else.
Easy times beneath the willow. the new boy?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
11, sir. Did you want a coffin, sir?
No, but you'll be wanting one before very long if you start cheeking your superiors. You don't know who I am, I suppose, workhouse.
No, sir, I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypole, and you're under me, so open up the blinds, you young scallywag.
Noah, I saved a nice little bit of bacon from you from the master's breakfast this morning. Oliver, pull up a chair for Mr. Noah and make haste, because they'll want you to mind the shop. Do you hear?
What are you staring at, workhouse?
Noah, let the boy alone.
Let him alone. I'm giving the boy a change, you silly thing. Everyone's left him alone. His father left him alone. His mother. Workhouse, how's your mother?
You leave my mother out of it. She's dead.
What did she die of, workhouse? Shortage of breath?
She's just dead. She died of a broken heart.
Well, toady roll, rightful Larry. And it's a good thing she died when she did, or she would have been transported to Australia and hung from the gallows as like as not. Help, missus, this here new boy's murdering me.
Grateful, honest little villain!
£3 he cost me.
Hey, Oliver.
Hi, Mr. Bumble.
Where's he?
You let me out.
Do you know this here voice, Oliver?
Yes.
And ain't you afraid of I, Oliver? Ain't you a-trembling when you hear me speak, Oliver?
No.
You must be mad, Mr. Bumble.
It's not madness, madam. It's meat. If you kept a mongrel, this wouldn't have happened. It comes from a bad family.
He called my mother names.
She deserved what was said and worse.
She didn't.
She did?
It's a lie.
Oliver, he's run off!
Come on, he's a mackerel.
Food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. Well, we're in the mood. Cold jelly and custard.
What are you staring at? Ain't you ever seen a toff?
No, never. I
Don't worry about it. Are you hungry?
starving.
Tired?
Yes, I've been walking 7 days.
7 days? Who are you running away from then, you old man?
No, I'm an orphan. I've come to London to make my fortune.
Oh, you have you?
Yes.
Got any lodgings?
No,
Money?
not a farthing. Do you live in London?
When I'm at home. I suppose you want some place to sleep tonight. Are you accommodated?
No, I don't think so.
Then accommodated you shall be, me young mate. I know a place of a respectable old gentleman as lives there, what'll give you lodgings for nothing. Mr. Fagin, that's his name, Mr. Fagin. By the way, if I'm introducing you to Fagin, I better know who you be, me old China.
My name's Oliver, Oliver Twist.
And my name's Jack Dawkins, known more among my intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
Come to think of it, I ain't got no intimate friends. Still, what's the difference? You're coming with me.
Are you sure Mr. Fagin won't mind?
Mind? Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. I've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself my mate. We don't ourselves part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. Isn't a chancery? We should see some holidays. Empty lot of days. Why grouse? Always a chance will be. Drinks and feast and rest and tea. When the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself my mate. yourself. One in the family? Central? We're going to get along. To yourself. Lord, to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. What it tries to be, Lord, he don't say. There's a cup of tea. Oh, it's worse to be angry with the rolling pin when the landlord comes to roll. Consider yourself, our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can say, consider yourself one of us. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself one of probably. We take a view so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself one of the furniture. There is a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we go, we share. We'll be trying to see some holidays and do holidays. More grass, more the chance to meet somebody to put them in. Then the big star on the air. Consider yourself your mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can say, consider yourself one of us.
What?
I brought a new boy to see you, Oliver Twist.
I hope I shall have the honor of your intimate acquaintance. We're very glad to see you, Oliver, very. Aren't we, my dears?
Yes, of course. Oliver Twist has come to London to seek his fortune.
Ah, so you've come to London to seek your fortune. We must see what we can do to help you. Are you hungry?
Starving.
Would you like a sausage?
Hey, Fagin, these sausages are moldy.
Ah, I see you're staring at the pocket handkerchiefs. There are quite a few now, aren't there?
Is this...
We just hung them out for the wash. The wash, that's all, Oliver, that's all.
Is this a laundry then, sir?
Well, laundry would be a very nice thing indeed. Though, our line of business pays a bit better, don't it, boys?
I'll say it does.
You see, Oliver, in this life, one thing counts. In our bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You got to pick a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you got to pick a pocket or two.
Large amounts don't grow on trees. You've got to take a pocket or two.
Let's show Oliver how to do it, my dears. Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away what he took. A charity's fine, subscribe to mine, go out and get a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you got to pick a pocket or two. can whip what he likes. I recall he started small, he had to pick a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you got to pick a pocket or two.
We like oversight if we pick a pocket or two.
When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch, only to find some peace of mind. I had to pick a pocket or two. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you got to pick a pocket or two. Just to find some peace of mind. You got to pick a pocket or two. Just find some peace of mind. You got to pick a pocket or two. Hey! Now, put them all back in the box. I said all of them. Nipper, come here. What a crook. I hope you've all been hard at work today, my dears.
Hi.
What have you got for me today, Dodger?
Couple of wallets.
Well lined, I hope.
Only the best.
Not as heavy as they might be, but very nicely made. Ingenious workman, ain't he, Oliver?
Did he make these himself? Yeah, with his own lily white hands.
You be quiet, Charlie. And what have you got today?
Nose rags.
They're very nicely made, very. Although you haven't embroidered the initials too well, Charlie, so they'll have to be picked out with the needle, won't they? You'll learn to do that too, won't you, boys? And you have to learn how to make wallets like the Dodger and Charlie. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, Mr. Fagin, if you'll teach me.
Why, certainly, boy, no fee. Just do everything see Dodger and Charlie do. Make them your models, especially Dodger. He's gonna be a right Bill Sykes.
Who's Bill Sykes, Mr. Fagin?
All in good time, Oliver, all in good time. Now then, tell me, can you see my silk handkerchief? What is protruding from my pocket?
Yes, sir.
See if you can take it from me without my noticing, like you saw the others do. Tum tum tum, tum tum tum, pom pom pom, pom pom pom. Skiddly toddy toddy tod, dee tum 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 tum. You got to pick a pocket or two, boys. Is it gone?
Yes, sir. It's in my hand.
You got to pick a pocket or two. I don't believe it. What a clever boy, my dear. I never saw a sharper lad. Here's a shilling. I have to go to the bank. Now, off to bed, all of you.
Where shall I sleep, sir?
Here by the wall, my dear. All right, settle down. Dodger, where's your manners? Take off your hat in bed. Yes, Oliver, you're quite the gentleman now. You've got a home, a profession, a shilling on credit. If you go on this way, you're going to be the greatest man of all time. You got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you got to pick a pocket or two. I'm a real miser, you know. Can I help it? I just like to look. It's my one little pleasure in life, a cup of coffee and a quick counter. Pearl, I have a special place for you with all my other special lady friends. And Pearl, you must meet my extra special lady friend, Tiara. After all, who's gonna look after me in my old age? Will you? Will you? Ah! Why are you awake? What are you seeing? Quick! I want to hear every detail.
I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't sleep.
Were you awake quarter an hour ago?
No,
10 minutes ago?
not that I know of.
Be sure, be sure!
I'm sure.
All right, if you're sure, I'm sure. Oliver, did you see any of those pretty things?
Yes, sir.
They're mine, Oliver. My private property. It's all I got to live on in my old age. It's a terrible thing, Oliver. Old age.
Do you think I could get up now, sir?
Why, certainly, my dear. There's a basin of water over there. You can have a wash.
But I had a wash yesterday.
Well, today's your birthday. Wash!
Slammy and Slam!
It's Nancy! Wake up, boys! The ladies are here!
Ladies! Cool! How could that? Oh, we'll have less of that then if you don't mind.
Fighting can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
What's wrong with a bit of danger every now and then, Mr. Fagin? After all, that's the only bit of excitement we have. And who would deny us that small pleasure? Small pleasures, who would deny us these? Hot toddies, large measures, no skimping if you please. I love it, life is a game of chance. I'll never tire of it, leading this merry dance. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though it ain't all jolly or pleasure outings, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. When you've got someone to love, you forget your care and strive. Let the prudes look down on us, let the wide world frown on us. It's a fine, fine life. Ain't that right, then? Who cares if straight laces sneer at us in the street? Fine airs and fine graces don't have to sin to eat. We wander through London, who knows what we may find. There's pockets left undone, on many are behind. If you don't mind having to deal with Fagin, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though disease rats threaten to bring the plague in, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though the grass is green and dense on the right side of the fence, and we take good care of it, and we get our share of it, and we don't need pets. If you don't mind having to like or lump it, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though it's no tea sipping or eating crumpet, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Not for me, the happy home, happy husband, happy wife. Though it sometimes touches me, for the likes of such as me, mine's a fine, fine life. Who's this then, Fagin?
Oh, I forgot! Ladies, you must meet our new lodger, Master Oliver Twist Esquire.
Charmed. Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. Oh, don't you take no notice of them, Oliver. Just 'cause you've got manners and they ain't. Dodger,
Yeah?
have you seen the way them quality gentlemen treats their ladies?
Of course I have.
Shall we show them how it's done?
Sure.
All right, how's it go then? It's all bowing and hats off and I'll go last.
I do anything for you, dear. Anything for you. Mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Everywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see.
Would you climb up hill?
Anything.
Wear a
a drop.
Anything,
Though your eyes go pop.
anything.
When you come down, drop.
Hang everything secret, like a lamp, to keep you in the swim. Yes, we do anything,
Anything?
anything for you.
Well, the best thing you can do for me is get to work. Can't have you laying about here all day. There's rich pickings on them streets. Nancy, I think you better be getting back before Bill wakes up.
Yeah, you're right. Now listen, Oliver, you be careful, all right? Ta-ta, you lot. Ta-ta, be safe.
Ta-ta, Nancy. Bye-bye.
Oliver, you can go with Dodger. You have to start sometime, and believe me, you couldn't make a finer start. And good luck on your first job. Don't worry, I'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Line up, single file, prison arms, left, right, aye.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but while you're working, this place is pacing round to your home, safe and sound. Fairly well, but be back soon. Who knows what danger's lurking? Do not forget this too. Be back soon.
How could we forget, how could we let our dear old pagan worry? We love him so we'll come back to him in a second hurry. It's him that pays the piper, beats us and puts it too. So long for the open material, we'll be back soon.
Back soon. Go back home. Or cork and handkerchiefs. Wish you clever thieves. With the quick and be back soon. Just a second here for 20. Ain't that love me too? Be back soon.
We'll hear this whistle too. So long for the open material, we'll be back soon. So long for the open material, we'll be back soon. So long for the open material, we'll be back soon.
Come on, give that back. Give that back now. Stop that boy! My pocket's been picked. That's the boy.
they smear it, nobody mentions my name. Rich men hold their £5 notes out. Saves me emptying their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just to live up to my name. With me, Jimmy, in the end, let me see the man who dares stop me taking what I may. He can start to say his prayers.
Biceps like an iron girder, made for doing of a murder.
If I just so much as heard a bloke even whisper
His name.
what is it? What is it? What is it?
Bill Sykes.
Bacon.
Dodger? Where's Oliver? Where's the boy?
He got took away in a coach.
Who coach? Why coach? Where coach?
He got nabbed on the job. They took him to court. We waited outside. The old man we tipped came out of court with Oliver and took him away in the coach.
Where to? Quick, speak!
The posh side of town, Chepstow Gardens, Bloomsbury. I run all the way.
We were supposed to look after him. We were supposed to bring him back with us. We were supposed to never let him out of our sight.
Who?
A new boy went out with Dodge on his first job today. I'm afraid that he might say something which will get us into trouble.
Well, somebody must find out what's been done. Or said. If he hasn't talked yet, there's still a chance we can get him back without suspicion. We'll nab him the very second he steps foot outside the door. Now, who's gonna go?
I suppose it'll have to be me.
You be quiet, Dodger. You caused enough trouble. You don't have to be quiet. We don't want no fuss. The very same. Nancy, my dear. You're so good with the boy.
There's no use trying it on with me.
And what do you suppose to mean with that remark?
Well, I say, Bill, I'm not going. Why can't you leave the boy alone? He won't do you no harm. Why can't you leave him where he is? We'll have the chance at a decent life.
You'll get him back here, my girl. Or else.
Nancy, my dear. If he talked, think what would happen to us. Think what would happen to Bill. It'd be the gallows for him, Nancy, the gallows. You wouldn't let that happen, would you, my dear? Not to Bill, not to your Bill.
She'll go, Fagin. The rest of you, clear out!
Get home, Bet. Get home. There's a good girl. As long as he needs me, oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. As long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong as long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray him.
on, Dr. Grimwig? Think you'll find a great improvement in the boy?
That, sir, is for me to decide.
And how are you feeling today, dear boy?
Very happy, sir. May I stay here always, sir?
Now, if you wish, dear boy, here's the doctor come to see you.
Well, he's certainly looking a little better. Not thirsty, are you? If that boy's thirsty, I'll eat my head.
Yes, sir. I am rather thirsty.
You may give him a little tea.
Thank you, Doctor.
Do you think I could get up now, sir?
I think you might, and get a little fresh air. Be sure to keep him warm, but don't let him be cold.
He's a fine boy, don't you think, Grimwig?
I couldn't tell you. Where's he from?
Haven't the faintest. He was arrested for stealing my pocket handkerchief. When the shopkeeper explained what really happened and he was released by the magistrate, I brought him here to make amends for what I could, but I find myself strangely attached to the child.
He's deceiving you, my dear friend. He stole your pocket handkerchief, didn't he? He'll steal again, sir. And what do you know of him? Nothing.
Only that he's an orphan, and yet something strange, something very familiar in that boy's face. Something I seem to have seen a long time ago.
Stuff and nonsense. You're imagining things.
Yes, what is it?
There's some here, sir.
Ah, what would they like? Ah, books, yes. I've got some books for you here.
He's in the sand.
No, wait, come back. I was very much hoping to have some books returned today.
Why don't you have Oliver take them?
Yes. Here's...
Yes, sir. Please do let me take them for you, sir.
All right, if you wish you shall, my boy. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go down to Mr. Jessup's shop, just down the road. I want you to return these books. Tell me they're to pay the £4.10 I owe him. Here is £5. Shouldn't take very long, but I expect you back in 10 minutes.
She's a very pretty lady, isn't she, sir?
Yes, it's my daughter, Agnes.
I'll take the books then, sir.
Yes, you take the books.
Ha! You don't expect him to come back, do you? With a new suit of clothes on his back and a £5 note in his pocket. If he comes back, my dear Mr. Brownlow, I'll eat my head.
Doctor, don't you see an extraordinary resemblance between my daughter, Agnes, and the boy, Oliver?
I can't say that I do.
Well, in 10 minutes, when he returns, you shall see.
Yes, 10 minutes, Mr. Brownlow.
out of our heads.
What's the matter, dear?
Oh, he ran away from his parents 2 weeks ago. Joined a set of thieves and bad characters. Almost broke his mother's heart.
It's not true.
Oh,
Oh, you little brute.
I'm an orphan. I haven't any mother or father.
oh, Evans, just listen to him.
Bet, tell them to let me go.
See? He knows his sister. He can't hide that.
What the devil's all this?
He's Zoe. Shoki.
Oliver, come home to your poor mother, you young dog. Come home. What, books too? You've been thieving again, haven't you? He's nothing but a thief and a vagabond.
It's not true. I don't belong to them. Help! Help!
Ah, so you've come home again, have you, Oliver, my dear?
Talks, Fagin. He's got books too. Quite the little gent, ain't he?
Delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. The awful Dodger shall give you another suit, for fear you should ruin that Sunday one. Why didn't you write and say you were coming, my dear? We'd have gotten something warm for supper.
Look at this, a £5 note.
That's mine, Fagin.
No, my dear. Mine, Bill, mine. You can have the books.
Well, if it ain't mine, I'll just take the boy back again.
This is hardly fair, Bill.
Fair or not, hand it over. That's for my share of the trouble, and not half enough neither. You keep the books. Start a library.
You can't keep the books or the money. They belong to Mr. Brandon, and if he finds out you've got them, he'll be down here after you.
So he'll be down here,
Leave
will
him
he?
alone. Leave him alone, Bill.
What did you tell him about us?
Nothing.
That remains to be seen. But if we found out you said anything out of place, Fagin, I'll wager the young scoundrels told him everything.
All right, we got him back. And what's the matter with you?
I think the girl's gone mad, Fagin.
No, she hasn't, Fagin. Don't think it.
Then keep quiet, will you?
After tonight, he's a liar and a thief and all that's bad. Ain't that enough for you without scaring him to death?
Come, Nancy, we must have civil words.
Civil words. Yes, you deserve them from me. I was out on the streets for you when I was a girl off his age, and I've been in the same trade and the same service for 15 years since, and don't you forget it. If you don't mind having a life for lump bit, my life.
Fine life.
My life, Lumpy.
If we don't mind keeping the angels waiting, it's a fine life.
My life.
Come better do as you are told.
Watch out.
Bill has got a heart of gold.
Get out on
Better
the
not
job.
to mess with them
Shut
to
the
make
door.
the mess. It's a fun.
Life.
Take care of her, Bill. Take care of him, Georgia. And I'll take care of myself. broken apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fella be a villain all his life? All the trials and tribulations. Better settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife will cook and sew for me, and come for me, and go for me, and go for me, and nag at me. The finger she will wag at me, the money she will take from me, the misery she'll make from me. I think I better think it out again. Where shall I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at this time of life, I should stop turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a bad man, I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a villain every way. I don't want nobody heard for me or made to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me. It's getting far too hard for me. There's no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There is no in-between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out. Hey!
Married. 2 weeks to the widow corner. I sold myself cheap, dirt cheap.
Cheap? Are you going to sit there snoring all day?
I'm going to sit here for as long as I think proper, madam.
Pardon me, Mr. Bumble, Widow Corney.
What's the matter?
It's old Sally, ma'am. She's got something to tell you that must be heard. She's not got long, and she'll never die quiet till you listen, ma'am.
Well, what is it?
In this very workhouse, I once nursed a pretty young thing I brought in from the cold. She gave birth to a baby boy and then died. Let me think. What was that year again?
Never mind the year. What about her?
I robbed her of the only thing she had of any worth. It was gold.
Gold? What of it?
It's this. The locket. It's my belief she came from a rich family.
The boy's name?
He's called Oliver.
Oliver?
We must retrieve that boy, Mr. Bumble.
We must indeed, ma'am. We must indeed. Oliver, 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 Oliver. Apparently he's from a rich family.
We stupidly went and lost track of him.
If the truth be known, we both were delighted at seeing the back of him. Oliver, Oliver, what'll we do?
We must give him his due.
And we'll praise the Lord for the gift of Oliver.
I understand you have information regarding the boy, Oliver Twist.
We came here in answer to your advertisement.
What was the name, sir? Beat of the workhouse where the child was raised. Remember, he was apprenticed to an undertaker where he ran away from...
Yes, very good of you to come. Now, what have you got to tell me?
This locket was given to me by the boy's dying mother right before she passed.
And you say he went from your workhouse to an undertaker's.
Yes, Mr. Sarbury, the undertaker, took over from us for £3.
You mean you sold him like an animal?
Well, it was the widow Corney that actually authorized the sale.
Oh, right. Well then, I'll make sure that neither of you put in a position of trust ever again.
How dare you speak to me so, sir? We came here to help you.
No, you came here in the hope of profiting off your dishonesty and greed. Leave my house!
Look, sir, if you consider the trinket don't properly belong to us...
Very well. £10. Consider yourself fortunate you don't end up in the hands of the law. Mrs. Bedwin, please, show these ghastly people out.
Yes, sir. We can see ourselves out, thank you very much.
It was all Mrs. Bumble.
For the law? The law supposes that your wife acts under your discretion.
Well, if the law supposes that, then the law is an idiot.
There's a young woman inquiring for you, sir.
Mrs. Bedwin, look at this miniature. Do you see who this is?
Why, it's Miss Agnes, sir.
Yes, my daughter, Agnes. She must have gone to the workhouse and had the child there.
If only she had told us.
Sir, I've news of Oliver.
What is it?
Oliver's in danger. He's in bad company. I'm the girl who dragged him away from this house on the morning he went missing back to Old Fagin, and I wish I'd never been part of it.
You?
Me and someone else.
Who is this Fagin? Where's this other person that you speak of? Take me to him.
I can't tell you, but I'll bring Oliver to you. Not here. It's far too dangerous.
Where then?
Do you promise I won't be watched or followed?
I promise solemnly.
Then tonight, between 11 and the time the clock strikes 12, I will walk on London Bridge and I will bring Oliver with me.
Very well.
Do you think we can trust her, Mr. Brownlow?
I'm afraid we have no choice.
With no one to take his part, I'll take his part, Bill, but cross my heart, I won't betray your
but light enough for what I've got to do. Those eyes! Don't stare at me with those eyes!
Help! Help! You there! There's been a murder! I came here to meet this poor creature and I crossed the bridge. I saw someone running in the other direction. He wore a black coat and he carried a large cudgel.
Bill Sykes!
The game's up! Bill's murdered Nancy!
Come on, Nancy, help me! Help, boys, out! Out, come on!
Fagin! What do I do?
Live up to your name. Dodge about. Those eyes! Oh, I knew they'd get me! Those eyes!
Come along, Oliver. Let's go home.
Can somebody change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but it's possible. All my dearest companions and treasures, I left them behind. I'll turn a leaf over, and who can tell what I may